roll out of bed, get your coffee. Coach Jay is back, and we're on the mat. We've got the vest, just as an option if you want to throw on either the 6 or the 8. Give yourself a little extra spice. We're going to be doing a kettlebell workout. I've got the 20-pound BodyRock kettlebell, and I would highly recommend if you don't have one of them, go ahead and pick it up, or you can use a dumbbell or something you might have at home. Absolutely welcome to use a lighter kettlebell. Most of these movements are going to require a kettlebell, but we can totally modify for body weight. The only one that might be tough would be a kettlebell swing, in which I'd maybe recommend like a burpee or a burpee modification, at least so you're getting that hip hinging motion. All right, we're gonna spend 2 minutes warming up because Lord knows, Coach Jay needs it. We're getting old. Okay, so my favorite, we got a little inchworm into that upward dog. You can hear the same clock. If anyone knows where that is, if you can map out where that sound is from, that'd be really impressive. That's a little trivia question for you. Investigations. All right, so get that up dog going. We're gonna hinge at the hips, walk all the way back, grab the toes. Let's sit into that squat mobility today. Open the knees with the elbows, and then we're gonna do a little rotation here. So again, one thing I notice when people are doing this, their feet are too close together, your heels will pop off the floor. Try and get your feet a little wider, sit your hips down, heels planted. You're gonna plant the right hand, rotate up with the left, and just breathe for a second. You may or may not get a little bit of movement in that SI joint in the back, which sometimes just feels amazing in the morning. Good, rotate on the other side, couple breaths. Grab the toes, lift the hips, and let's walk out all the way again. Beautiful. Little shoulder check, drop the hip in whilst checking there. That's perfect. Excellent. Okay, let's go into that world's greatest stretch. You know how I feel about that one. So we're gonna go right foot forward beside the hands. Drop the left knee. Right hand reaches under the left. Rotate up. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lovely job. Go ahead and switch. Left foot forward. Drop the back knee. Reaching with that left arm now for 4, 3. There's that back crack. Just got it. 2. Cancels all chiropractic appointments for the week. 4, and back into high plank. From here, go down dog. Press through the shoulders. Pedal at the feet, and then kind of scoop yourself, float forward, hips down. One more time. Press back into downward dog. Pedal at the feet. Press through the shoulders. Nice. Then scoop through all the way into downward dog. Great. Let's do a few cat-cow this morning. Walk the knees underneath the hips, hands underneath the shoulders, and watch my elbows. I'm gonna kind of externally rotate my shoulder here. I'm gonna tuck my chin in. I'm gonna inhale, arch the spine, exhale, fold. I don't really wanna have like a super locked elbow joint. You know, the elbow where the elbows like pop it out this way. Keep the arm loaded and keep those elbows turned outwards. Last one, inhale. Exhale, fold. Beautiful. All right, from here, let's drop down into a plank position. Just quick and dirty, you're gonna give me 10 hip taps side to side. So I'm dropping the hips 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the knee. Again, how every superhero lands that have been building when they jump. We're gonna go 50-50, or sorry, 90-90 with the knee, and you're gonna lift the hips, bring it back. 5, 4, 3, lengthening and stretching through that lead hamstring. 2, last one. Beautiful. Switch. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step the feet together. Roll it up nice and slow. I'm gonna kind of interlace the hands behind my back, open up the chest a little bit, give the neck a few circles, shoulders a few shrugs, chest a few pounds. Let's get ready to go. All right, we're working 45-50, and I think that's just the best one for sort of these quick and dirty workouts you really want to feel some punch from. So hopefully this starts your day and sets it to be a success. All right, so we're gonna go 12 rounds total. So 3 rounds of 4 movements. We're gonna start the clock in about 5 seconds. So if you need to have some water, grab your kettlebell, anything you gotta do quick, let's get it going.
3, 2,
all right.
1.
First up, rack that kettlebell chest, and we're gonna step back into a reverse lunge. I want you to make sure that you can see your big toe as you descend into that lunge. So obviously the kettlebell is blocking my view, but if you're going body weight, even for the first round, step back and look down. Make sure you can see the big toe. Drive off the front heel, squeeze the bum to activate, to push the hips through. Relax and breathe, exhaling on the way up. As many as you can give me. Try not to clash that knee into the floor. Control your descent and control your switching at the top. Good. One more rep. Excellent. First 15 seconds rest. And we're going to come into a bent alternating row. So we're going to hinge from the hips, start with the kettlebell in one hand, bring it up, and switch in the middle. All right?
3, 2, 1.
Tuck the tailbone, squeeze the bum, send the hips back, because the hips are going to keep your low back from feeling any discomfort here. And I'm going to kind of roll up towards my hip, bringing my elbow as high as I can, keeping my chest nice and long, chin tucked in. You do not have to pass the kettlebell the way I am. You can simply grab it first. Good, keep the glutes squeezing. As soon as you feel it in your low back, tighten the bum up. Good. Feet more or less under the hips is a good place to start. Excellent work. Dead bugs. So come on down. If you have your vest, you can kind of pop it off here. I'm gonna leave mine on and do my best to keep my my brace. But it might be a little uncomfortable. If you want to take it off, go ahead. All right, so from here, tailbone tucks under, ribs into the floor. Inhale to the belly. Hold the breath. Extend the kettlebell, extend the legs, and exhale, pull in. Slow and controlled is best. Nicely done. You can see how red my face is. Like, that breathing pattern is so important. Don't rush your core stuff. Make sure you can tuck, brace the pelvis, inhale into the belly space, hold the air, come to the hardest range of it, and then exhale, come back in, all right? Again, kettlebell swings. We did these ones last time. Wait till the kettlebell hits your groin, and then send the hips through. Don't hinge early, or it'll look like this. Right? Wait, snap. Everything about the kettlebell swing is explosive. So nice, fast hips. Try not to rock and bring your toes up off the ground either. It's hinge, bum back, snap the hips forward. 10 more seconds. Nicely done, here we go. Last 2 reps. Excellent, slow that kettlebell down and breathe. You got about 15 seconds. We're gonna hit round 2 of 3. And I'm more awake than when I started, to say the least. All right, get ready, rack it up. Reverse lunges, let's go, baby. Nice, big, generous step back. Notice if this is you. Hips diving forward, leaning back. Try to lean over your front heel. Good, and just kind of staying with it. No matter what, you're just gonna keep moving. Short pauses in the middle, that's fine. But just try to step back into that next lunge. Let's go, crew. Woo! Yeah, we're breathing now. We sweating now. One more. Yeah, excellent work. Okay, bent over rows next. Shake it out. Woo! How you feeling? How you doing? Okay. 4 seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Bum back, Inhale into the brace, bring the kettlebell up to the hip, change in the middle, up to the hip, change in the middle. Avoid a really high row that flares the elbow too much and gets you right into that trap. You want to relax the shoulders away from the ears. And when you do that, hopefully you should feel a difference in actually using the lat, which is big muscles that actually connect all the way down to your low back, but you'll notice them underneath your armpit. 10 seconds. Three, two, time. Okay, get ready for those dead bugs. Come on down. This is kind of placed here on purpose to let the heart rate come down a little bit. As much as we're trying really hard, it will drop your heart rate and give you a cheeky recovery between some of these bigger, more challenging, faster movements. So inhale into the brace. Good, you can see it. Hold it. Good. And obviously the vest is popping through my mid back a little bit, so you're seeing more space than you would if I wasn't wearing it. But the most important part is what's happening here. And so hopefully you can see that. Right? And if you listen very closely, you can hear the sweet sound of coffee succulently moving around in my intestinal tract. 8 seconds. Kettlebell swings. You know when you have too much water before you work out and it's like slosh, slosh? That's what's going on. All right. And again, if you're really comfortable with these, tons of options for you. Single arm, double up to single, then you can switch, playing with it here. You can go overhead if you want to. Lots of options. Normal kettlebell swing, finishing at the chest. Hinging at the hips, feet pushing into the floor. I'm planted. Hips back, hips shoot. Hips back, hips shoot. All right, one more round to go. We got 6 seconds left of kettlebell swings. Let's try and get one more in there. And grab a sip of water if you want it. Very nice. 10 seconds rest here. Woosah. Good. All right. 5 seconds, we're gonna wrap this up. Last set of lunges, let's dig it. All right. As slow as you need to for this last set to feel like you can stay moving the entire 45 with good form. Nicely done, girl. Woo. And you can see I'm gently tapping the floor. You also don't have to. I kind of like to imagine stopping at the height of a small little egg underneath the knee. If you crack that egg, it's gonna hurt. So that's kind of a nice thing to think about. It's just gentle, either gentle touch or stopping right before you crack the egg. Beauty. Okay, heading into those rows next. Is that my sweat? That's my sweat. Is that me? Did I do that?
You did.
3, 2,
Let's go. Nice. Smooth, even pace. Try not to stand up with it. If you're starting to really hoist it up, slow down, take a break, shake things out. Come back in your position. Engage your bum in your brace and go slow. You can also lighten the kettlebell. If you're really having to work to get it up, just lighten it up. One more. Excellent. Dead bug time. Hopefully this is like your new favorite movement, because I always say, and if you've worked out with me before, I say it is your insurance policy. Like having a good, strong core does not mean I can do a gazillion crunches. That's not what that means. It means that I can effectively set neutral spine, hips under shoulders. I can protect my spine. I can protect my organs and create the pressure necessary in my midsection to move load. Not as sexy sounding as a trillion crunches, but that's the reality. Yes, very nice. Last one to finish with that heart rate, a little high, go on a bang. We got those kettlebell swings. Again, I hope these are also starting to feel a little bit smooth to you. Just think, weight, slap the wrists to the groin. Bring that kettlebell with you. I'm absorbing it, shooting it. And I'm not dropping my head way down either. Collarbone stays up mostly. If you're looking at yourself in front of a mirror, I should be able to make eye contact and see my collarbones the entire range. There's no need for this, right? No need. It's hips, back, hips through. Last 15 seconds of work, BodyRockers. Eight seconds. 3, 2, 1.
Exercise complete.
Hey, well, thank you. And he's right, you know that? Coach Jay here. I hope you're as sweaty as I am. I hope you have an amazing day, and we will see you next time.